so I can stuff as I go. I'll use this knife. Oh, nice and sharp. Look at there. So the reason why I was looking, oh, bone, I was looking for some nice knives and I wanted them for Christmas. I wanted them for my birthday. Both had done come and gone year after year. And I just kept saying, tell them, I told a few people in my family, it's like, you don't give me something for my birthday, give me some knives. Birthday came and gone, no knives. Then, I was just going through this meat, cutting this meat up, and I always cut meals. I always cut it into portion sizes for me and Sophia. So when I come stand right here, stand on this side. So when I was just cutting up so much meat, and I was just no, those I'm using those. I was just yeah. So okay, so I was just using them and buying little cheap knives. I just kept going to the same family. I was never invested in knives. And Walmart, Family Dollar, doing the same thing, expecting different results. So until finally I decided, or it came to me because I was just so punted. I had all these knives laying around. They were cheap, they were dull, and I just didn't want to get rid of them. And I just kept picking through them, which ones would last, which one could I use next. And lo and behold, the thought, well, I was out shopping for some more knives at either Dollar General, Family Dollar, whatever. And I saw the knife sharpener, and my life has changed for the better. I came home, used that thing on my knives. These Dollar Tree knives, you'll never, ever know it. Never. They are so sharp. Like, it does its job. And I use them so much, cutting up everything. I use them so often that I'll sharpen them again. And I'm glad I have this nice tool at home. And I think I want this fat. Guys, I love fat and I love skin. That's brain food too. So where can I put my scraps? I need a place to put my scraps. I'm not doing anything with that bone, so no need to keep it. But yeah, I like the fat. So I was going to render down. I'm waiting on my beef, my tallow, and my lard, but the butcher didn't get it back. Well, the farmer put the request in, sent the animals through, but the butcher didn't do it. So now I have to wait another animal, and that's another 3 to 4 weeks. So I want to render down. I've been doing my own fat for rendering down it just from meat. So buy the meat and then I process it from around the organs myself, right? So I'm going to buy some, I think next weekend. I go to the farmer's market every Saturday. Very rare. It's been rain, sleet, or snow. Me and Sophia get up, go to the farmer's market, but not sure. Yeah, I might buy it from a local farmer here. She actually renders it down and sells it. So I'm gonna buy it already rendered down, depending on it. She does it 3 times, I think, and so it's about $20 a bucket, about $20 for, I forgot how much she said, but nonetheless, I'm gonna go ahead and buy some from her and get this corner here. Oh, these knives are sharp. All right, so that's that second one. I like, oh wait, was that a bone? Yeah, that was a bone. I don't want that. Look at that, it's just come off so easily. Slice the chicken up very, very well. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just pour a little bit of water in here. I am going to put my seasonings in there right quick. So, and this is my bag I've been using like for a while. This was frozen bell pepper, onions. Bell peppers and onions. And I'm really trying to get rid of it now. So I'm just going to squeeze out this ice fluid. Some in there. Rinse my hands real quick. And then put my measurements in there. And I did it on the chicken on top, but I'm going to try it this one in the middle and then probably the next one on the bottom. So I like ginger with everything, but it can be overwhelming for Sophia. So I'll just put a little bit, and it's just minced ginger. I have some minced garlic, and do a half. And I'm not measuring these, I'm just whatever. Pepper, put some meat tenderizer, and those holes were bigger than I wanted them to be. So I'm gonna put Lowry's. I'm gonna put some Lowry's in there, and I did the onions, bell peppers, and I'm trying to get rid of this salt. So I'm just do a little bit of sea salt, but it is heavy, and salt is a preservative anyway. So I already put the salt in there from the seasoned salt. Where's my masher? So I got seasons on the side, but all right, I think that so we're gonna keep going now. Get these mashes. It's like it's all the way good on the bottom there. No air bubbles. And then we put these gloves back on. Just saves me from washing my hands every time I'm changing to do something. That's why I wear gloves. Otherwise, if it was just a meal for the night, I wouldn't be wearing gloves. But since I'm touching so many things and changing up, let's get through here. Uh-oh, what? Yeah. So again, cutting around this bone. All right. Those are hard pieces. All right. And I realized the sharper the knife, faster I can go. What's this? Oops. Eee, look at that bone on that side. And I'm not worried about if I hit a bone or anything. I'll just sharpen it up again. Cleaning off that meat, that bone right there. Put that in there. And just cutting them up into pieces, bite size. So me and Sophia it'll be done totally from water bathing. So when we're ready for it, we just open it up, rice, or by itself. Just eat it and go. And so eventually my end goal is, I like meal prep and I want my meals to last longer. So in my freezer now, I have several meals in there, but I need my freezer space back. So I could go buy a deep freezer for $100, and price it today at Walmart, I think like $180, $160 something, $170. It was less than $200 for a 4.4 cubic or a 7 cubic. They both were under $200. So I said, okay. So I could buy a freezer, or I could can. And I've always wanted to can. I've been saving for canning. I didn't know I was going to start today, but I've been saving my cans, buying cans for canning. So I have a lot of stuff for canning. I just didn't know when I was going to start the process. Hit the center button. Yeah, hit it in the center. Push it in the center. Yeah, push it in the center. Push the circle. Yeah, push it. Okay. So I was in the store and I've been. Yeah? Which one are you pressing? So Sophia, since I'm over here, I was trying to teach her how to use the remote. And I put on some Paw Patrol for her. So let me go and tend to my daughter. Coming. Which one you want? The Super Kitties?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you push down, then you press to the right. See the white thing move, and then you press in the center. Okay. And that's it. Cool beans, Sophia. All right. Back. So yep, so this week I was convinced, okay, I'm just gonna go buy a deep freezer. I have to get my space back out my freezer. I can't buy anything else, do anything else, have leftovers, do meal prep because I have no space in my freezer. And So I was like, okay, I started looking prices for freezers all week, depending on where I was going to buy it from. I was shopping around looking. And then I needed to go look at the sizes. So it was time to do the footwork. But I know I needed to go to Walmart or Target to get some stuff for Sophia, get her a new winter jacket. And I wanted to get her some socks. So I was like, okay, so at Walmart, I had my list on my phone of things I need to pick up while I was at the store. And guess what, guys? I looked at the freezer and I was like, oh, that's the perfect size. And it was there with the canning. And I was like, so I spent more time in the store because then I started going through my knowledge, understanding of canning. And it just so happened last night I had watched some canning, a meat, because that's what I wanted. I have a lot of meat that I need to get out my freezer. And I plan to go purchase not a half, maybe a portion, just portions of bulk meat in bulk from the pig, the cow, and whatnot, right? So I said, okay, that's what I wanted the freezer for. Nonetheless, all right, those are bones left. Nonetheless, I watched canning videos yesterday for some reason, and I was like, I should just start my canning now. That's what I was thinking. So I wrote down a list of things that I didn't have that I would need or what I would look for again. I did the canning and research before I did the freezer research, so I had some thoughts. Anyway, long story short, here we are. I bought some different. I have some jars here already, but I bought those really, really small ones for Sophia because I wanted yesterday to do. I watched how to do the forever candle, so she's gonna make a forever candle tonight. We're gonna make forever candles with the Crisco and stuff. So nonetheless, I bought those small ones. Grabbed that push down tool that you saw me using earlier to push everything down. I bought that. And then I said, well, I got to start with something. So I said, okay, let me start with some meat because that is what I want the water bathing for, meat. So I think that got me in there good, guys.